everybody, it's Jerry, and today I'm going to show you how to make checkerboard cookies. These are basically alternating vanilla and chocolate, or in this case we're going to make it carob, like shortbread cookies. And they look great and they taste great, so let me show you how to do it. We're going to start with 1 cup of vegan butter and 1/2 cup of sugar, and we're going to cream those together until it's nice and smooth. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Mix that together. And then we're going to add 1 1/3 cups of brown rice flour and 1/2 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Mix that all together until it's all well combined, and then we're going to stir it vigorously for a bit just to get it to all come together. Now it should be pretty sticky at this point, and we're going to take a little less than half of the dough and set it aside in another container. To the larger half, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of carob powder, or you could use cocoa powder if you want to make it chocolate. And mix that into the dough until it's all nice and even. And if it's still too sticky, then add a little bit of tapioca flour, but the carob powder might be enough to just make a nice dough that's not sticky. And to the other half, we're going to definitely add some tapioca flour, just enough to make it about the same consistency as the brown dough, so that it's not too sticky, but not too dry also. And just work it with your hands until you get a nice dough. And then we're going to chill these for 30 minutes. And then we're going to take half of each of the doughs, the white dough and the brown dough, and on a piece of wax paper we're going to roll them out just with our hands so that we can keep it nice and square. And we're going to make the white dough 7.5 inches long by 2 inches high. And then with a sharp knife, we're going to slice it into 4 1/2-inch strips. And then turn the paper around and do the same thing with the brown dough, only this time we're going to make it 7.5 inches long, but 2.5 inches high. Definitely use a ruler to make sure that everything is the correct measurements. And we're going to slice this one into 5 1/2-inch strips. And now we're ready to assemble everything. So with a nice long spatula or frosting spreader knife, we're going to flour it so that it's not sticky, and carefully take one of the brown strips and set it down, and then we're going to put a white strip next to it, and then a 3rd strip which is brown on the bottom layer, and then we're going to do the middle layer, and we're going to do the opposite. We're going to do a white strip and a brown strip and a white strip, and then on the top we're going to go back to a brown strip, a white strip, and another brown strip. And just square off everything nicely and roll it in the wax paper and put it in the freezer while we do the same thing to the other half of the dough. And then once it's nice and firmed up, we can take it out of the freezer and slice it into 1/3-inch slices, 1/3-inch slices, and place it on a baking sheet covered with parchment paper. And then we're going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 12 to 14 minutes. And just let them cool, and they are ready to eat. Thanks everybody for watching, and please tune in next time for some more great recipes. And as always, like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.